Alright, this is pt06 again, and as you can see, I'm back out here painting on a real grade Gundam. And initially, not initially, but for a while, I had the idea that maybe I wasn't going to paint the outer armor and instead just give it a nice flat coat of clear, top coat. But in the end, I decided to go ahead and paint it. So that's what I'm out here doing now. Today I'm painting all of the colored armor parts, if that makes sense. Basically all the red, blue, and yellow parts, as well as some more. I mean, there's the beam rifle that back there, that's black. But I thought that today I would just skip showing you the actual spraying, because I think I covered that pretty well in whatever it was, part 4 I think. And instead I'll just show you the colors I'm using. Now, all of these parts that you see right here have already been painted. I'm not quite done, I've still got a few parts left to paint, but all of these are painted. So I'll just show you what colors I'm using. The two blues I'm using, the first is Rust-Oleum Sail Blue. I don't even know if you can read that, Sail Blue. This is the best, well, one of the best blues I've ever found. I use it on pretty much every single lead Gundam anyway that I paint. I used it on Gundam X, I used it on all my RX-78s, I used it on just all kind of stuff. Perfect Gray 00 Riser, I use this. Really, really nice blue, very bright. And so that's what I've done here with these parts. For the 3 light blue parts on real grade, I'm using, let's see, what is this? Harbor Blue, also by Rust-Oleum. Very, very nice sky blue. I actually bought this can. I was going to use it on my Master Grade Goof Custom, but I just never got around to painting it, but luckily it came in handy for real grade Gundam. We only have one shade of yellow, and for it I'm using Tamiya's Camel Yellow. Now, I've searched and searched. The only two real shades of yellow I like are Tamiya's Camel Yellow and Tester's Yellow. And I like them because they're this nice orangey yellow. And unfortunately the only place I can find them around where I live is Hobbytown, USA. So that's where I have to go to get mine. And unfortunately it's in this tiny little can, which is rather expensive. It's like $4 or $5 for the small can. But I'm willing to pay it because this is just an awesome yellow. And that's what I'm using on the yellow parts. Now for the red, the only paint color that I didn't have on hand was that light kind of brick red color for some of the red parts. So what I decided to do is, for those lighter red parts, I'm using Rust-Oleum Sunrise Red, which is pretty much the brightest red Rust-Oleum makes, and it's very, very nice. And for the slightly darker red parts, I'm using Rust-Oleum's Regal Red, which is just about the same, but it's a little bit darker. And I'm not even sure if you can really see the difference on camera. I can barely tell the difference myself with the naked eye, but here's two parts side by side. This one being the Sunrise Red and that one being the Regal Red. So we'll just see how that works out. And I guess that's it for this video. The next video I'll be painting all of the white and gray parts of the armor, and I will be doing the multiple shades of gray. A couple of you were worried that I was going to paint all the armor white, and just no, I'm not going to do that. I'm definitely using the different shades of gray. Also, before I go, I do want to show you this little core block that I painted. As you remember, in some of the first couple parts, this piece was just solid brown, but now it looks more like a real core fighter. And that's all. I just spray painted it red and then hand brushed on the blue and black parts. And one last thing before I go. Some of you in my last video, or not last video, part 4, were concerned that I wasn't using a mask while spray painting. And really, honestly, since I do spray paint outside, I don't really see the need to. Observe. I spray, and it's not even really that windy today. Very, very gentle breeze. And if I spray, the paint is very quickly dispersed and didn't come anywhere near my face, or my body for that matter. And when I'm outside spray painting, I just don't really see the need to use a mask. If I were painting inside, I would most certainly be wearing a mask. In fact, I would be wearing a respirator, which is a bit more substantial than just a dust mask like this one. And I would have a spray booth and all that stuff, but I just simply don't have the space inside my house to set up something like that. So I paint outside. But I guess that about does it for this part. I'm gonna stay out here and finish spraying these red and blue parts, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come back and spray paint all the white armor. At that point the painting should be done and we can move on to the decals. So with that, I will see you guys next time.